let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
Hello, it's Andy Graham with hoboontheroad.com. I've traveled nonstop for 16 plus years and went to 106 countries. I'm in Kutaisi, Georgia, and I'm answering traveler lifestyle questions, global travel questions, global living questions. Okay, SK Love asks. He's got a kind of a convoluted email, and I think I've been avoiding answering this question because I really don't know how to deal with this. Hi Andy, how's your knee and sciatica? My knee is good. I'm thinking that I have some sort of arthritis in it, and I'm starting to believe that the solution to arthritis is stretching, to stretch it to the point where when it goes loose it doesn't hurt when it's loose and thing. Sciatica has been in remission for almost 2 to 3 years now because I sleep on my stomach. I always lay on my stomach trying to watch TV. I try to lay on my stomach doing everything. I don't lay on my back with my neck curled like that because it's about a physical imbalance, a body imbalance. It's sciatica. It's a little cool here, but sneezing on camera. Okay. If you got a tennis ball, you can massage the soreness. I don't have a tennis ball. I'm a world traveler, guys. Okay, I admire you for going for your dreams. You live life on your terms and not what society says. I think I'm called an iconoclast, somebody that steadfastly doesn't obey the morals of society or the rules of society. Okay, somehow I picked this up. Instead of saying to women, where are you from? I would say, hi ladies, I'm from Indiana, USA, and want to come over and say hello. Generally, as an American, the last thing we can do overseas is announce that we're from the United States unless we want to just totally irritate people. So this doesn't work overseas. It may work in some of the African countries, and sometimes it works with the locals, but definitely never to another traveler, because Americans are a little bit over the edge, over the top, too nationalistic. We're always proud of the red, white, and blue, and just announcing that we're from the United States or Indiana at the very first thing is a great way to alienate somebody. Okay, basically you got to let them ask that question. So you're totally wrong on that. He wants to know, would you be a guest speaker at a pickup artist convention? Oh, I have no idea. I guess he saw me chatting up these girls, and don't get me wrong, when I say chatting up the girls, and I talk more about girls and focus on my girls, I talk to old people, young people, whatever, but it's always funner to kick in the girls because they're a little more on the beautiful side, right? And the older people sometimes get a little more, they're not quite as happy to be on camera, right? So I sort of avoid putting them on camera all the time, and the younger people in Europe are the ones that speak English, so they can answer some questions on the camera. So you're going to see a lot of young people, mostly girls, because I'm not sure I have much use for the males on the planet. Okay, and I think he got from the way that I just get my way into pickup artists. I don't think I'm going to be on a guest speaker at a pickup artist convention, because I really am not a pickup artist where they just try to pick up girls any way, shape, or form, and they go out at night and whatever. I am an absolute expert at opening the door and getting into a conversation with somebody. But it's the same kind of skills as a pickup artist. I actually was studying the term peacocking, which is when people wear too many tattoos, earrings everywhere, they got really funky hair. They're like a peacock, and they attract attention. And if you study this term, you'll find up that a lot of the pickup artists, I think they even have things, the mystery method, they're pretty interesting. And from a psychology point of view and a recovering alcoholic point of view, is what pickup artists do is they use the dysfunctional nature of people to work their way in. And you basically, a lot of people will say we're connected by our dysfunctional behaviors, that these dysfunctional hey, one person is needy and one person needs to talk too much. So they hook together, and that's what makes us bind together and fall in love in a way. But the mystery method guy, these things are pretty creepy in a way, okay? Because they're looking like the idea of being predatory, picking up a girl and taking her home and having sex is the only thing. I really am looking for a wife in a lot of ways, and I often make a joke. I was telling the girl today, I says, hey, I need a wife. I'm going to go walk around. And that scares people. And I want it to scare people, but it doesn't scare somebody that actually thinks that that's the goal of flirtation, is to get a wife, right? I think that all along the way, this is the goal. And I'm looking for intimacy, and I'm looking for, it's not sexual intimacy, I'm looking for intimacy where we become friends and we have something in common. So I think I'm really on the wrong page for you, SK Love, and I really don't like this name, SK Love. And he knows I went to Colorado, and how did he prevent me from taking a shower? I was actually in Colorado. I was going to go to this backpacker thing, and I realized it was the last place on the planet that a backpacker would go, so I I paid $100, I think, and I didn't go. It was in, where is that place? It's one of those ski resorts. There's 3, Breckenridge, like that area. And I went to like 6, I realized there was like 14 campsites there, and none of them would allow you to get a shower. I guess they would let you get a shower if you had a self-contained camper. But the idea that it became so ridiculous that the only place on the planet that I couldn't get a shower is in Colorado, okay? And you're at a campsite. And this is just asinine. If you would have wanted it enough, you would have found a way. Oh, of course. I'm sorry you lost the $150, or did you get a refund? I did not get a refund for that. I don't think they even cared. Would you like a sidekick to accompany you while you're thing? Yes. Oof. Okay, he wrote some SK Love. Yes, I would love a sidekick. Do I want you? I don't know you, so I guess no. Okay. Basically, if you want to get to know me, probably the best way is to make sure that I have a name. If you know me long enough, you know that things like SK Love, even if your last name is Love, you really got to get it down to a level where I actually know that I'm talking to a real person. The best way to do this is to become a verified member, pay the $25 and let me send you a thing, and I'll talk to you free for an hour. And then we can talk off and on thing, and if we, somehow have a meeting of the minds and we become friends, maybe I would consider it. But just I have thousands of friends, and there's thousands of people. But traveling is a very intimate relationship that you do, and I really have only traveled with, I've probably traveled with 8 or 10 people, but it's people I mainly met on the road, and I know that are travelers. He also said something, we can help each other when we're sick. Bottom line is, I'm totally incapable of going anywhere at 106 countries, and I really don't need any help, okay? What I need is probably, I don't know what I need. I just need more money sometimes, okay? Okay, if you guys really want to become friends with me, you want to dig in there, you got to prove to me you're a real person. You got to join the Hobo Traveler community, get active on the comments blogs, write me emails, give me things. Don't just be a taker, but be a giver. Now, what's good about SK Love here, and I'll tell you, is that he's watched a lot of my movies, and he's commented on them. He's proven to me that he's watched a lot of my movies. So I am interested in becoming a better friend with him in a way, or her. I don't know if it's I guess it's got to be a guy. It's a pickup artist. Okay, SK Love. First of all, start out with real names, guys. Maybe I got it at the bottom. No, I can't seem to find it. Okay, thank you. Andy Graham, Hobo Traveler in Kutaisi, Georgia, southeastern Europe.